Hey, good morning. It's that time of year again. It's opening day, and opening day in this case means that it's a good indication that spring has sprung, and a new life, and all that 300 inches of snow is almost all gone outside. Um, you know. It just means that summer's on the way, and also means, of course, that the Red Sox are going to give us a lot of memories, either good or bad, or just give you angina. And last year, the Red Sox gave me enough stress that I was able to lose about 4 or 5 chins, which is probably a good thing. But anyway, got my new Red Sox gear on here. Couldn't find my hat, so I just wore this Irish little ensemble. But anyway, as you can tell, I got a little cold, so I'll just keep this brief. Um, I do this every year, of course, and for the past this will be my third annual Red Sox uh, video blog, as it were. And first year, of course, I picked them for last place. I picked the Blue Jays to win the World Series. Of course, the Sox won the World Series, and the Blue Jays finished in last place. And last year, I picked the Red Sox to snag. I think that was my term, snag a wild card, and they didn't even come close to a wild card. So it goes to show that my track record on these predictions, my track record is about as good as the MBTA's track record. I made a little pun there. So as you can see, I'm just buying time and stalling so I can come up with a coherent thought. It's like very early in the morning, and I think it's about 7 a.m. And I'm just gonna wing this, and um, as usual, don't go to Vegas with these incredible pearls of wisdom, because you know you need money in Vegas, and if you wager on these thoughts, well, you'll go broke in a hurry. So without further ado, here's my opinion on the Sox this season. I think it's going to be a tough year, to be honest with you. I think losing Vasquez, their great defensive catcher, uh, really hurts them as far as stability with the pitchers. Um, People underestimates the value in a leader and a great defensive catcher, a guy who can call a game and make the pitcher's psyche kind of I don't know what the term would be, just kind of put their minds at ease that the guy behind the plate knows what he's doing. You saw what when Varitek, what a great catcher he was, and basically the manager of the team, manager on the field, and just being able to get everybody going in the right direction, um, as opposed to that other guy, that hothead they got last year. The name escapes me, but all the players hated that guy. He was kind of just a guy that was divisive in the locker room, and the guys couldn't stand him. Of course, I'm trying to buy time to think of his name, but it wouldn't be a video blog of Red Sox Mammoth Proportions by me if I didn't forget half their names. Which is why this is not my career, just my little hobby. And if I think of his name later, I'll come up with it. But I know he used to play for the White Sox. Might be retired by now, for all I know. But anyway, the most important thing, my point would be that you really want a catcher who can um, just inspire the troops. And now they don't have that right now. I think they got some other journeyman I've never heard of. He's gonna be the catcher. He's never caught more than 6 or 7 games in a season, and they expect him to catch over 100, and that don't bode too well. And I guess, from what I understand, Swihart will stay in the minors, and in the long run, he's, I guess, going to be the main man, but not this year. So he needs more seasoning. Um, to the main point is that the starting rotation is just a bunch of head scratchers and no sure things. Um, when you have Clay Buchholz as your starting, your number one ace, that just is mystifying, and you know it's just ridiculous to have a guy like that as the one you're pinning your hopes on because he's just so unreliable. And I hope by saying all these things, he just it goes on one of those runs to prove me wrong, like he did a couple of years ago, where he's unhittable for like the first part of the season, then he just lost it. He has never regained it since for over a year and a half. So yeah, and then all these other guys, a bunch of question marks. It mystifies me that they blow all this money on guys like these Cubans and uh, young players that have not even stepped foot on a not only a major league field, but even in the minor leagues. They throw all their money into these prospects, and then you get a guy like John Lester, who's proven himself, and you just let him walk. It just makes no sense. So I'm already up to 6 minutes, and I don't even know if this will all go through. But like I say, the hitting, Ortiz another year older, and I just I don't know. To just be put in a nutshell, I just don't have good vibes on this season, which of course means that I don't have good vibes. It's probably going to be a 100-win season. So uh, um, we'll see what happens. Like I said, my predictions are like I say, we take it with a grain of salt and a slice of pepper, and my predictions for the playoffs. Well, the playoffs. I always do that. That's my Dick Vermeil dedication. So I'm going to pick in the American League East. We'll go with the Baltimore Orioles winning the division. Central, AL Central, I'm going to go with the Cleveland Indians with old friend Terry Francona at the helm. And the AL West, I'm going to go with I guess I'll take the Angels. I know I predicted them. My prediction for them last year didn't come true, but I think they'll do it this year. So, and I think it'll be. I'm going to go with the Cleveland Indians winning the American League. I'm going to take the Chicago Cubs winning the National League. So we're going to have a Cleveland Indians Chicago Cubs World Series with the Cubs finally winning their first World Series in about 100, I don't know, 20 years or something crazy total. And that's good for baseball, baby, because I think the Cubs are my second favorite team because I loved Chicago when I visited there. And their fans have suffered enough. So John Lester brings a World Series title to Cleveland, and I mean Chicago rather, and all's right with the world. Holy cow! My pal Harry Carey. And speaking of Harry Carey, I think I'll go commit some Harry Carey right now. But first, I'll say adios. And 2015 Major League Baseball preview is done and over. Gorm out. Adios.